by the church, and we give a little something extra as an act of extravagant generosity. And so you'll find boxes as you leave the church today at all the exits where we encourage you to make a donation that goes directly to the ministry of Salinas United Methodist Church. And we have an amazing video to show you to tell you a little bit more about what's going on at Salinas.
I'm going to trust that this video lets you know again what a difference your gifts and your presence has made in the lives of others. We've had changes in our program. We've a new job program. We're getting more and more into mental health as we discover the importance it is in others' recovery. We've got a change in our facility, like this new chapel, which your gifts help provide to give people a chance to come in off the street. People who are afraid of church and just want to sneak into a safe place. Of course, most importantly, we've got changes in people, and I think you're going to see in the video how lives have been changed. Great news, Rebecca and Lily Rose are together again after she was released from Folsom Prison. We're excited that she continues to stay in touch with her faith group in the prison and her local support group, and we just have high hopes. Sarah got married. She's working full-time up in Livermore. Life is great for Sarah. Alicia did real well and then had a little slip. But you know, she took responsibility and got herself into a residential program and will be back in another couple of months. Just know you're making a difference in others' lives. You're making a big difference.
I've been sober since September 2012. In my sobriety, that I'm pretty strong in now, to where I got, if I did move out, then I think I'd be great. I'd be okay, but still, you think about it. If the pastor wouldn't help me out when I was there, when I first got out of jail, I don't know what would have happened.
Thanks to the church and the program of Alcoholics Anonymous and the pastor, life is just outstanding. I don't know how to describe it any other way. We all have our bad days, and I never have to do it alone.
I've gone through some struggles, being homeless and, divorce and my children moving away. This church has become a home to me. They feed people, they have meetings, they have service. And like I said, the pastor's door is always open for anything. And it's just welcoming.
I've been here for 2 years. I first came here when I was having a lot of trouble with my antidepressant wasn't working anymore. I finally found the medication that I needed, and I also, in the meantime, found a home and a calling. We thought, well, let's help people get a resume, and we can keep the resumes here, and we can post on the board the jobs that are available. We started doing that, and we got a couple people jobs right away.
I'm a recovering drug addict, alcoholic. We'll have 14 months in a couple of days of clean and sober. A few months ago, I was living in a not a safe place, and I became homeless. And pastor was gracious enough to help me, but it's scary, and not having anywhere to go, nothing to eat, and they can come here and eat. Doesn't get any better than that,
Since I've been going to these classes, my instructor has taken notice upon me and recommended that I go to the Early Childhood Development Center and work there as a student worker. And I got turned down. I shared this information with the church, which has become my family, and a couple of members here actually work at Heart Now and have really a strong influence there. And they asked Heart Now to really reconsider. So I volunteered there, and then the very next day they offered me a job there.
In 2006, my wife died, and that ate up all of our retirement and things like that because she was sick for a long time, so it ate all that up. And then in 2007, my apartment caught fire while I was at work, and I lost everything in that. Couldn't find a place. I was living out of my car. Recently, I've been got my ID back, my Social Security card, and I'm going to like the EDD office and got an online thing with my Gmail and all that, and I'm putting out resumes so I can get a job, trying to lift myself up again. It gave me a home when I didn't have people to love me, because I was just me. no expectations of being anything lofty or anything. I just had to be me.
You know, when it always comes time for me to thank you, I really don't know how to do it. You make a huge difference. Truthfully, we could not do this without your support. And for that, we are grateful, and we love you so much.